So and Ghana mem so exactly 8 p.m. We a coffee show bizarre media I should remember the beer and the Baba secretary nkomo na ahwe nyoma ekọ do bebre na nsama horo nkofo bobos but I think say it's very necessary to say do bebre bit to me this nkomo no na ahwe also wadwenkyere e was nkomo no nkomo be na making na member ka so matrimoden pa ma so can say matrimoden. It's been a topic, it's been a discussion, it's been a conversation over the years, and it's still going on. And I think say it's an appropriate say bit to me. I should just uncommon. Also, when you kind of what venture at the aba. Meko na me ma bedwa for na ma mo nyina akwa aba. Na yede nkoma twetwe no a hye so bibia tumi akoko yie. Wo hwe so din kan me ma wo akwa aba tumedi so na yenkwa. Nti no ma me nko na me ma bedwa for nyina akwa aba. That is
That's it.
Na mbom ti say.
Na me adumo na onso ya.
Adom no mo mpa abo yera so ati ase. Na ne nkomo no de ase de de si jaso no ye be huru sa. Na ahwe because it's been a conversation. I think say nyen na sa nkomo no sha ase o a che na no mabre so ma boso proposa o mema trimo de mema be yese o na mema so ma trimo de ma tumi ye we going to see ne. Ye be boni nyina na ya kire senti kura e free say bia e ma trimo de na say ya kire say ne kura e mema etrimo ed. Ara me oni me yale. Ja go for an against.
I mean, Ushemu dia, you know, and that yeah, Ofubi fuye. Yes, it is pay asem. But and friend
if you for watching, the other canoe. When you do a video.
It's not kind of sound say. Not is it Shane da and you da why in one chain.
You're right. But also again, Ababaka say, Mamma, a Maya, if you say be a match more day. Why didn't you? Wait me a few examples.
Okay. So previous conversations, previous shows, I don't say me can be say because 1 point say Obabe Timini Bear Martina if you maybe right. I'll go both ends, right? Obas dear na Bema dear. You know, me so be able to say Obas 7 American. You know, I just want to be fair. What I say.
Fair.
No,
if you are for the motion, if you are against the motion, you have to be.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, kind of say, now I'm gonna say, you raise this topic of say, Obabe to be what I say. Bema is doing everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, providing, taking care, emotional help, right? You know, it's the same as when you're Beman so or more about no, but the can't say, which mean about now, right? On now, right? Osha Krano, right? The beer kokama. You say, right? The child is yours, right?
Yeah.
The on now, you know, bear 3, bear 4, bear 2, right? Now we'll drink say on now.
Come from the point to say,
yes. Me have so utmini almost 15 to 20 years. It may sharp. Utmisha Krano. At your station in school. Ne pity like Okoha provide say utmini now din komo. Na oban da won chain or the wachi for this yes for this years how that's me how come me say no I can't right because I feel like say me guilty conscience what I say so my main thing is how a woman not some women right? It's not everybody. A man be just to be, you know. I want to be sure. I want to just make sure.
You want to be fair.
A man be tea. It means Dali Kurechi. Oh, it means Bobra. providing papa yi bon ho modern e
Okay,
bo
yeah.
ba no nya adwuma bia what you say you know the nechi no to make you pick this secret
Oh,
akotena ne nchen hospital kra no be ma no ebi wo ha all will not be man to ho ebi wo no osumo ja na de alcohol amano this fafa ne hunim na nya ne ba 8 months wa sharp ayata ma onyim na onya adwuma now 20 years only be man to odanechi won't man can say akwani oba that's it's very disturbing no one say ono ma hu say man to me thing instead of just the moja now every month no muninti na ma mutimo sana sometimes you know one of that's example no ne hamio so this example because
say obekako oni obi be fa yefunu no dey be show
be show nim sakwa ne ye nya oba obetimi no atena pefe ma wo spending on akra no ene ono ehwe no akodi 20 years ebu ha obi a ofare ama akra na akoyi ba se akodie
esansam ne de wa brochiri pa o bebre
that's one thing hard when I won't say man no e ma say man timo because it's hard it's hard say obetimi no obi atena wo say ade we nya oba na no ne tia for years. What I say, I know say my money be yet me obi ko wo nchen. What I say is different.
And that's all for me show ba no.
Yes.
No for them be show ba mo ba.
Yes. Enti sa we no sa example I can give you no na mo say ma ebinom emanu binom. What I say me say man binom mutimo di won sa de ne party. That's one example me tim dia ma.
Me da se papa say oba betumi akofa yefunu. You dey be sha be ma. No ni wa be ma na hwa abofra na nyini na afeda ko be hu say is it the funny thing is say na yare home say abofra no be man be hwe no ato be 18 19 most of them around that age you know and some people be realize say no omukọ edie na akona na nya be man dia it's so sad doctor me wa kwaba
me jo so and the other one say me senior brother ti ha you know topic and a topic no me too ka catch na say no topic we dey so join it ne wife so anto hena say sisi man na no so nyina no betu
ebi nephew na
ma
e ba pame ebi mo fifie
only better about say yo Charlie hey the master me enka ya bono tofa na nke nyina ya kofia enka me be kan de urban relationship main foot to me a wicked Mr. Afonso to me a wicked depending on the situation but at the end of the day no you put two to me ka na akuno rin
okay
and you know as to who is more wicked is it bra our mama kase me cho na we are you know who is more wicked
okay
and you know I had a friend that was Takrady those days.
Yeah.
Nah, this my guy met a girl. Nah, she a girl no. Na girl na jumo ye no no. Chalonko ye. You know, the guy, you know, decided on boss back so that the girl no baba be jumo will be oye juma. So this guy spoke with the boss. And the boss agreed. Also okay. Obo tumo man girl na ba na wa be juma.
Yeah.
So the girl was employed and she was now doing good. And on and the boy now they were doing good. The girl started going to school at university. The boy was paying her school fees. Charlie, at the end of the day, you know, girl never joined the company, you know. Not so in the only boss, you know, I start working behind the boyfriend. Yes. Behind the boyfriend. And the Oji university school fees, no Oji be on the boyfriend, one I could be on the boss.
The boss also.
Oh, to susu. Into no. At the end of the day, you know, we are looking at who can be more tricky. I mean, for the I know a lot of even when they are trying to do something bad behind their girlfriends, because of the kind of respect our woman, Mr. Afunin, to know, they try as much as possible to hide it. You boy home man kasa no. But majority of the women the kind of situation on you book, and find out say any hypertension, a stroke, any stroke, you start thinking about committing suicide. I'm telling you. Me for watching and they be an China watching at the end of the day, the bone on your issue be I'm sorry, yeah. Sebastian sorry you be brother, no amount of sorry can revive you. And you know, Obia is wicked, but Charlie, from what I've heard and the experience I made and the things I have seen, I think there, like Francis was saying there, after 20 years, the man now will find out them from an what is more wicked than this? Tell me what is more wicked than this one. Share minim America chroma ha. Benin be abba America chroma ha. Besian we introduce guy not to the husband there, or any brother or any cousin from Ghana. We spend 1 month, 6 months. I was Benin and a year no one if ye. After a year or two, the husband found out there. Son, and you probably feel no better no other or any cousin no. Son, and a year no give boyfriend or Ghana. Wow. I mean, tell me what is more wicked than this? Men don't do this.
No.
Men don't do this. There, Mayor. Be say or my cousin or Ghana and be say better. Men don't do this. But in America, we hear this story a lot. You know, oh, my cousin be Ghana, but only baby into Ababa better and Chenwaha. Massa, or my cousin. But after 2 years, after 1 year, then you find out there, Charlie. Son, no, your cousin be a son, no, and a boyfriend. So all that we are saying in there, it is true. Men are not angels. But we are saying that if a woman says there or but punish you, another but show a agrada mukokradi is bana, brother. Brother. And they do it so smoothly and so nicely there. Brother, Sir Elijah in Finya mentioned in Sifo Mama can't show the show we in a Morocodinia. He would die. He would die. I think that in this situation, they may say, what they can what the situation where first.
So women are more wicked than men.
Dangerously more wicked.
They will say there's a lady here to represent the lady.
This beautiful snowy day.
It's rather straight.
Okay.
Do you think, sir, the women are more wicked than the men? Or the men are more wicked than the men? Wicked. Why do you say that?
Okay. I'm not going to say, but I'm going to say it's equal.
Okay.
It's equal. It's equal in the sense that I think women can tolerate more than men can.
Okay.
Do you understand? Oba bit me aye bema dear. A besh bema no, just like Doc is saying, so bit me in your stroke, or bit me just go crazy.
Yeah.
Oba bit me aye bema the same particular thing. I mean, bema bit me oba the same particular thing, but guess what? The woman will be able to endure it and stand.
Okay.
I feel that God designed us differently.
Okay.
He made a man, and a woman, and for a woman for a reason.
Okay.
What I said. I believe, in my opinion, when it comes to infidelity, and okay, let me just start off. Minim obia. Ne boyfriend or nikunu cheated on her so many times.
Okay.
But she chooses to stay in the marriage.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because Bemano does not neglect his duties and responsibilities
as
a man.
He still carry on his responsibilities. Okay.
Through all the infidelity, matching, a man, something I don't know, he makes sure that his home is taken care of.
Okay.
Obana who and so they will boot nani aguso.
Okay.
Because the piano, pay for ya, I'm so uncolanity. Me dear, to be honest with you, it has nothing to do with the kids.
Okay.
Because in a home where the wife isn't happy and the husband isn't happy, there is no way your children too will be happy.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the children.
Okay.
It has something to do with you as an individual, what you desire, what you prefer. To say Nipakuya make an answer me. Onim say Nikuno opema. However, she also knows say, okay, Mikuni, irrespective of opema, me hu ne nema oye nyina or shami ye. He doesn't disrespect me. He makes sure the home is taken care of. To her, no, it's okay. And I mean, yes, we can all, I'm sure so we've all heard. Minimbe be on also so kofana yiri free Ghana baye. You no bano onim sen onyem onim se ono na nyem no or deny day eba. Obana be wo oba ye so be settle ye no almost wo be break home. Meanwhile, no, the disrespect started happening be in the relationship. The man did not understand why the wife was behaving such a way.
Okay.
In the long run, no, he realized, say, Bibi Koso.
Okay.
Their last born, or Bane Wu, unfortunately, Akwano did not survive. By the time the husband got to the hospital, no, not or name Pinano SC Akolano.
Oh, that's an implano that's all.
Yes. When they did the whole DNA, none of the kids were his. Meanwhile, Nimpnano and then they were forced to financial child support. Through the child support, they did the DNA and found out that none of the kids are his. He almost went mad. Like, it was very painful. So at the end of the day, no, and I mean another abuse swat or worry ni kunu and kratama no bibia come on and I will come. Them man Ghana no akoye your pair. In the midst of all this ninano or go jail ban or yan and cattle jail ban ya. At that time, the woman was pregnant. And then now she was pregnant with her last. Kotna Ghana, all this. It is so when we talk about wickedness of man, and when I say man, meaning both man and woman, no, I think to me it's equal. However, women can endure the pain more. Imagine so say, obi oba besia ko Ghana ko wari ni kunu aba na oba ye no. Lo and behold, no kaso okwa adwuma, but oba na be fie ntam oba ye no tese ni kunu te phone so odi nkomo na implant phone so odi nkomo. Oba ni ye kom tie ni nyina be man so unum se we dia wa unum se ye nkra tenti oh de man how meanwhile be so akopeni kunu papa bi na abo okuta degree come the woman works hard polish be me only they come on also they don't worry or catch them plans so don't worry me nkra ta na wa wani tia oba so me de ye ntam na ma feel ye na be srame oye kom no tie ye one country your coil fini cruna no at the say honey bibia boko no aduane pretended bibia you okay and one or free immigration paper now you need bam or say no a do point no call for interview or balance or dress or shiny suit or coin to honey how do I see you look good or do immigration officer pet and yes one no I think no it's not baby why not say why no catch a story ni nothing or patch. Is she wrong for canceling this immigration? I think and the year now walk Ghana no friend so upon a show and Kolani see on any one on Bomodin on Yankatano. I mean, are you serious? Sanya Diana, this woman was stronger and Konosobina stroke ribi. But onya botre to process everything and realize that no, this is not it. So when it comes to the wickedness of men, both are equally guilty. However, women are designed to endure it better than men. Honestly.
So we are nice you of polishing to say, sir. Nice we are polishing to condemn them, Mate.
My condom is smooth, respectful.
Nice one, nice polish. Yeah, more about.
Meji abusia for.
That is saying.
Yami adom boko.
Mate.
Aboko.
I'm saying I don't know Ukraine. You come on to the Asha see a man and man met Modian, sell by before the food I shall bear my father. Zango for me, I didn't.
Well, in a relationship, no.
Any hour in the
Our and produce a union together, no. Emma, Omodene, Amushia Bema Opera. Make us almost 98% and a chance.
Okay.
But remember, your core relationship, ma, you're the best 35.
Hey, yeah.
Good job. Oh, Papa, give me some kind of crow. What kind of crow?
As I say,
because a man, they don't just go into a relationship.
Okay.
But a man, a relationship move abnormally. But a man, you're very careful before Baba, yes, or start relationship. There are some fewer on your bad here, but say, or Baba or better relationship. When I want, only be a and maybe a what not your chair. I feel the person starting to be with somebody. But them also Baba can say, or never start a relationship. No, maybe I will two behind that. But about one of the and what we need to cry. But grandpa, no, I don't country. But Okuta two serious ladies on country. And who are Bemono, Ofosa Wono Obano, we are number one, to be Kuba 8%. But no Berryman, on Yan number one, or 2 did that, and I 3 did that, and I 4 did that. And to one of the outside the Wasso and Crawford. And in between, you could see, say, but what started wickedness, let the that.
That's right.
And Soba, Wabra Boma, almost 3 year, man, almost 3. They try to do that.
Okay.
And the moment they see, say, yet Shamba try to somebody near a fool. And now complain it, and now you say, and now Shamus or Bois. If your ban who be our Brabuma, and co-eating or try, say, or but you see quite personal. But because of say, I say, yeah, Bayano, that the excuses be near their this. Bema betting your relationship, not what kind of crutch or banner said, or ne, Obi or Nabia or Nanso, Obeka could chat and try to the Yereneso, Sunday needs to buy on Yadiane Manini or Tiatiano, or Moadia, or Bois. Nina Oboa. It is because, sir, all Pekine, our bathroom from in Chentino, Obeka could transfer at Ada, Emma. And yeah, man, dear, Mecca said, between ye and Mano, yeah, more wicked than them.
Okay.
Because their core relationship no with anyhow, but a man with certain things. Say, Manya Bema, and I'm near Bema. But the neck F from it is a doffo. By idea, Asa, yeah, go on. The best way, because I choose what is get the balance. A man who can't intermediate. The mechanic say, any animal man, a bit lenient kakra. Yeah, a mema, dear. You're dangerous. There, and maybe a bit dangerous. Let me say, I say, or baby, boys 2, boys 3, and I say, Metna Ghana, man who be that. It is only America.
American Abu. Okay.
Yes. Metna Ghana. Or baby and woman Metna Ghana. Or yeah, Miguela, Massa who say, or another boy. May who be that in my life?
Yeah, who know where when it just no nibi.
No.
Oh, thief. No,
No. No. No more. No more. All of them. Say about a boyfriend.
Yeah, we are for a pump himself. Who they who know
communicate. There are communication, you know.
Easily.
Our Ghana said, you be a sign. Now, Abana do 12. My friend, one fact. My friend, one fact, come back. You understand, sir? Only you be any, only you be over. There are certain times here. O call on fact. So what you say, but I had no me be who be. Say, oh, okay. Say na koso. And me start to say me who be no. Me who had me who easy. Because
Okay.
me no relationship man. Me be by surprise.
Okay.
Make me know kasa regular courses here. In the next 20-30 minutes, make me say time on. Let me throw a video. And you know, who name the way I met me here, and I met me throw a video, or I met me from normal call. And there are some point to be that say, Nipa no so okwaduma. Okwaduma to me kasa video. But and then your word when na kasa regular call, also word okay, fine. I do time do person order. Oh, friend, I so word Oba friend na on fa. Obia, what me friend word mama, 1-4 back video. Where your friend are on far to the next day. And you know, a man with the money to form. And I saw things myself. It's really a man, no, yeah, bit dangerous than a man.
Media, remember the more dangerous estimate and that is and then your airca. But I'm saying, yeah, some can maybe a new yard.
Sorry, me drink. I said the pray.
Oh, body or so, I'm yard. Minimum man, I won't catch it.
Doctor.
I anti Jimama and town, but anti Jimama. So only ya I'm not sure.
Hello. Akwaba. Nyame na adum me we abacho mo so e.
Adum no pa boy na so tia se atafo na ebre.
Yo, de nyame ase. De ko nyina metie bi. Yo. Metie de ko nyina na my drink check akra na me dey ba. Say this topic, it's very, very broad.
Okay.
It's so wide. Say yentimi nka ewie ne ya. But what I know is say between a man and memano. A mema drink say omutrimu odin.
Okay.
But seriously, omutrimu nyadin sa. You know why? No, let me land.
Okay.
Omutrimu nyadin sa because the bema beye biano. Oba can easily read it. Oba can easily see it.
Okay.
Bema chimpana. You can easily see so a chimpana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bema to say he's cheating, you can easily see it. But Oba or cheating, oh my God, you can't see it. Because yeah, that's secretive. So and me in my opinion, no. Make say a man should not push a woman.
Okay.
Make remove.
Okay.
A man, your boy and say you tolerate it like many abane kai previously. Your boy and say you tolerate it a lot. Son your boy and because you incubate it, you say you so your tolerance level is very high. So we can tolerate a lot from men. And the men think say almost yeah bonny. But when a woman is pushed to the wall and she retaliates, no wickedness, Bronson bejina okra. Oh ma. Bronson wickedness don't come. Because when a woman can sit down and plan and plot against a man, you have no idea. Somebody was saying, said, Obi ni obi atna sankolani nyina Dr. Sankaya na okai. Sankolani nyina eventually say nye ni kru ne mba. Ebi no. So on but Bema kwa bontin konyim oba na owa. The woman that is living with the man can easily find out.
Yeah.
Obaya calls ubehu, obaya transfers ubehu. But oba konyin sembe bema. Tell me, how will you know? So Bibi basically yebeye blood test. Ana kolani wu ye blood to save the child's life. That is when ebetimi appear say, hey, na bema no ne ba no blood no crampo no mache
First born baby.
Mache inti no na kire say there's something akola ne nya bema ne ba. Ba bema de akwa abontin ye hu easily. Inti oba no be de be che no. That's the difference. But oba koya ebetimi it take a whole lifetime. Bema ni hu da. Sometimes the man even dies after. And something you be say akolani nye bema na wewu numpoba. You see that we have so many instances. Famous people, I realize they say Omumbano were not theirs. That tells you the level of wickedness of a woman. So I will say this: when you push a woman, you see how wicked we are. Because a man can't sit and plan all this. They can't. It is not in their capability. That's secretive. So plainly, but Emma, because by nature, and so yes, I is secretive. Into pushing oba, the obey yawono, obey bibi kitu bema dinitiba bodemo. And you're sleeping in the bed with this woman. She's cooking for you. Hey, who.
This one confirms what I said before. Say, Emma, we are very dangerous and very wicked. Just don't push your man, then you'll find out.
It will come out. Because we are lovely. We are created to be lovely, to be submissive and all that. What I say, stand and my boy, so yeah, but when you push us, I won't say your wickedness next time, Bema.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when you more what they about. When you I'm saying not all Canada will suit the crowd will be kind of the no Canada.
Oh, near now all cano. But then a yard near Pepe. And my bet to me, Alpha, Bema or Chi Eddie Siwa, a bad din sober. And a dear, bad in pan. Oh, say, man, Casa generally, no, said the young Yacopo boy. They straight in every day. Bomono, how many stages every month? We have many stages. And that time we are about the mood, sir. Until we go through and until we go through our home. But yeah, Bema there, there be no. You know, say baby cry, and you're about to cry, baby cry, Hannah cry. You
okay.
Maybe say about to cry on him, cry me, one can't tell me who that.
We have told me.
And show.
They will know.
They will know.
Thank you about things, yeah.
Medasi. Where dear, I'm Atakra. I'm said, dear, now, ya can answer now in a ginger.
Oh, yeah, dear, on dear. I lumber my mister while until on the mad dear. We all support me to me. We are aware. It's that now. It's over support. But the mommy kind and cray, what I say. Oh, which meaning about and about Upia, about ye the same thing what she's used to, right? Then my chimp now. Opie no koba obe bohun so wasa what I say okohu oba bia empemu asem no bia na yere ne man sa oba hofo no side check ne man sa bohun se ne ye kakra be sesan oba ma hu but oba betima koye and she do the same behavior no on sisa Baba no aduane ama or no better at the same time, right? I say into who the behavior no. And also the some person come to me on no aduane no I am pentua. Or the yes. They're very wicked though. Oh, no more from straight.
Don't push. And you say, you're too more things. I said we want to kill you. But Mimi's in you there.
So
there's some instinct in every human being. Sanya boy. So don't push somebody and bring it out. You don't want to find out maybe how far somebody can go. Where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because of the situation, they say, Biana, and that bad. Or sorry free one for various reasons. Into she's stuck. Now I stuck. No, so better cast a match rope. Someone who for all that you have done to me, I'll pay you back. And no,
The man actually said there are so many ways to kill a man.
Yes, it's the end. I want to mean cash you, but can't the only thing.
That's what. Yeah.
Good. Now, kidney you no man nasi.
Yeah.
And Oba to me, I show Oba school. What I say. At the end of the day, no. Internet, they be on penny focus say. So on because so show Oba man now Nessa. Just also be a doctor. Right? Oh man, no, a taxi driver or her. Now do a barber her. Now she money Nessa. I'm telling you, 99.9% they will leave you. I'm
it's
telling
true.
you.
It's true. Because I see it. Let me
it's nature, right? I'm not saying that it's a what I say. Why don't you also improve yourself?
Improve yourself. Yeah. So you're on the same level with her.
Oba,
intelligence, everything. Yeah. But don't stay down there and let her go up. Because now nobody will say, excuse me to say, you're beneath her.
Yes.
Because of course school, no, not dream will be it. Oh, a big crime, can walk out to table of phobia on TV that.
Now, you should treat taxes to the hair, no, so name.
Yes. There be on him, but level then people don't change.
Automatically, use the man.
Level no don't change.
A man poster not they change, Francis.
Automatically, almost like Omunya, like even here, if you go to like DC, if you go to the people who are money just now, they behave totally different from a member being CEO woman, right?
I agree with Francis.
Francis, no mind.
Francis,
quickly,
anyway, Wakasa.
Now, 1 minute. Now, we share the experience. No problem. Now, let's go listen to experience real quick. Now, I am back. We be experience or share near ENT. 1 second.
I was married, traveled to the US, came back. A few months later, the woman said she was pregnant. And I thought that was mine. Because that was my legally married woman. Okay. 15 years down the line, 15 years down the line, I got to realize that that child wasn't my biological child.
Wow. How did you realize?
Interestingly, the gentleman in question has won a visa lottery to the US, has relocated from Ghana to the US, and was in constant communication with my spouse without my knowledge.
Right.
To the extent of the man remitting. The man knew very well that the child was his. So when he got his documentations and everything in the US, he decided to file for his daughter, which apparently I thought was mine. Now the lady found out and came up with a strategy to tell me, "Oh, don't you think it would be better for us to go to the US where the girl will get a better life and all those things?" I was financially down to by then. So who was I to say no? I drove them to the airport. I mean, there was nothing. There was nothing. We went to the airport, had lunch and everything, thinking my wife was going to the US and back. A month later, the mother calls me in Ghana to tell me, I was sorry to tell you, my daughter has gone to find out the man who impregnated her, and then they've gone to resettle in the US. I don't understand this. Like, the child is not yours, it's for the man in the US. It's been about 3 years now, and I'm struggling to come back to myself.
Edward, I can only imagine how you must.
3 years now, and I'm still struggling to be the man I was. I lost confidence in myself, everything.
Has she given any explanation to you personally for
the most annoying thing is that she's really, gotten off communication. Even the child cry, I can't even talk to the child.
Oh.
Luckily, I have friends and family around me who are keeping me moving, and I'm about to start a new life.
Edward, you're a very strong man. Has this happened to you?
I'm speaking.
So, yetie audio ifre abrantia onene yere awaware no. And on two kwa US and oba back. Now oba na na yanche na yere kan so menyem. Also, why not? At least. So my banana you media send no one no. Shabo for 15 to 80 years. It tend to answer. Do you think Sanka Berman and Anka or Konyi Mobianka, they think such a thing would have happened? And Quebec may see it to this level. But men call over now over Cassant, but men shall see through. Now, young go.
Someone will be sano. Me pacho. Me can one say baby.
I said no if you have.
Baby, and if you have menda. But maybe in Pempino, me you ne kasa CCA o mama wa me wa.
Yeah.
Me didn't the mama ko fie Santiago sorry. Me atini say so won o yire nam na moko party ana moko yes brady kasai. Na ose obia bia ntimi ne emema train na ti ohun bi da woni life mu.
Yeah.
Me say hey me sister Penny or Paris Cecilia. But not Paris more than 40 years. Airport ye jane boyfriend kwan sata mi so ono o me Penny me no kasa Cecilia no me 64 years. Na me sister na me Penny be 8 years and 10 years asama me kan ye early 80s ye jane kwan wo airport o run sata me kwaye bye wo airport de boa ye kwaye bye no aka mo frenya no ato Coca-Cola mi no mam no ma che ye brand bye na another guy jina airport ho a ye ni be finti o da bi pay na me say hey sister na brad don na me pen ansem we ya okosesi another who masum ye di a baby aye fi aye ko no ni baby aye fi aye ko na me ye di sister Penny enti woni obi anam na mo ko party no say hey bro mama me who watch you be careful hey Dr. Sanka na say crade ye hu na say crade ye hu be careful and yes and now say we really introduce ma on who share obi o say oh obama wa kuntani o hey be careful because Ayen sembebri, but yaka ni nyina no. Ye woni am bi sisen wiem a eba awarim.
Okay.
Obi beka so perfect marriage oboa. Se sanya man sisen wiem no de bi betim gu sa and asentita ni betim gu wa awarim abefo say wo perfect marriage.
Okay.
But knowing your husband's password no and stop you from cheating.
Okay.
And I would do password in my way and stop you from in the area also will fear a put it off back or buy a
okay.
A bedroom review so status or strike here. Who she now was some of your mobile say but your matter say as some I can do baby, may you can't send me they do baby no. Or your BNT or come on me. But me so me your very you know. Make us say hey, and near team will soon because security be over me you on can't me but me minim so on can't me. Debbie, and yeah, what you said, but me na me make answer say security be on can't me but me minim.
Why would I tell you?
It's a road but me and I mean so no security how me song can't me because and no say me don't more and I say me the day me do so better one I say we into me so my fan sabi me kwa na say minim into me ano e ba ne bone a mama yensuro won because ubit they are Sarah Yakupon ball one because in coma evening or one dia or coma Adam Apple no ye language I walk high. Sister through it you in coma on your walk minimum casa walk high. You need for that why was that oh say even that one when I see you need and a man so will produce any party by we say since time Yakupon board you ja de bo emian wo guso wo obia will be merryman will be emian wo guso wo. How can we challenge them? You mean challenge you you for the ama wo na mom yendo wo nyi sankomo we no ebesia ye be kan say se person ye hu one true life yendo wo because Oberima wadobia no wakuma nyina 100%. Obia ma 2%, abeka so odo wa ma but o ma 5 impo.
Yeah, 2% per.
Na 2 per. Wa reasonable 98. But who will say wado obetima ye bi ma because obia no aduan, obetima hwa abofra, obehoro niema wo offer say washing machine mu or size say mpaso, o ye bibia wo berima untimi nya hwe. 2% not the man, over for sort of man who edge me. Maybe quatrain prices here, maybe 50 me actually. But near more bet no. It's me who say Brian can say, oh, who or be only Merriman folk out there. Anyway, a Biana or no so no, a Biana, a Merriman.
Yamina, if you make
as my make a say, and but the minute, Mino, what will me to Miam, and Mian Dosses in Merriman, you know. Me, this is the soon I am Mian, me Panama Bay of Berrymantina. Me, that make out of a broken heart to that. Because now, Bobo, Prime Board, Retamala United in 90. Me, Tambiano, you break company, Ebefia, Mission Ghana. Tracksuit now. Starlet ni we need a tracksuit. A mere gumisu be great. No backup. There be no backup. Oh yeah. It took us because many who say my girlfriend you. But one of the papa mission was a chef moi. Momo ko be me. We only throw ni capre. Na mo ko woni because yes so time no. Me abo ball for passion. Scare him. And you know who can say boyfriend me. Many who say my girlfriend into a better than a broken heart. But you will never be me idea, but the new rain, so be any more. Mr. Dear, Miss A. The way a teacher, etu jar. Sane capon for your can. Etu jar. Ube Guaro Duntorim. Manuel Simin Casadev.
That's okay, when my memory about Nabio Mako, Yaho.
A nice topic value.
Now, on the so Ufri say, Emma Esunu. It's because of say be a dear member in my man that's a Sunni dear, and I said naturally, no, they are just like that.
The thing is, sure, no woman that I know of, unless that's a woman, no, but
okay,
no woman will walk away from their throne.
Okay.
Do you understand? That's being treated well with utmost respect, with love. Sorry na as a title woman and walk away for another woman to come sit on it.
Okay.
If a woman walks, that means that the cup is full.
Okay.
And it takes a lot, especially a woman who has children with the man to walk away. It takes a lot.
Okay.
So if a woman walks away, that means that her cup is full.
Okay.
You understand? And again, I've heard so many stories to the point where Obi or Krana, honestly, or so in depression so much and turned into alcohol and drank herself to death because of the act of the significant other.
Okay.
It turns into mental illness because Emma, we are trained, say, especially Oba, we are trained, say, keep your business inside your home.
Okay.
Most women suffer in silence. For a woman to really break loose and act and walk away, no, now her cup is full. It's not easy. It's not easy. Bema kasobeye oba wikeda. And yes, you see, God created and Anameka from the beginning. No, Mimi, I don't believe that Oba can cheat the same manner as a man does.
Okay.
I don't believe in that. Or bad bien to me just because Uknu is having an affair doesn't mean that also so you can play that same game. You are devaluing yourself. And we are emotional beings. Okay, we be a baby the akuma anaye. We anana ya nefi ya dobema ya don. We go all in. It is that when you break a little, mistrust bibemwa, then of course, to each his own, fire to fire. We come with them.
For tax.
Oh yeah, we all think we come out. The ninjas come out. If you mess us around, we come out.
Okay, so the elements are there until something triggered it out.
Thank you. The elements are there until we are triggered. Okay. That's all. Yes.
Mathematics say, yeah. I'm so beyond when you do.
Oh, me ya Jane. That's so beyond.
I know, sir. A bit difficult. Kakra was say be there. GD said, many of by sign. But me who be that? Like say more Ghana, many a month tonight, man. Who said many Obani found another boy. Media Mecca said, me who said, Omina was single. Based on timer. Medesha Omo, timer, Meko, timer. No excuse. O friends of Hiana, no excuse. Because I will Bawa or Sebra. Because on no sombra, Waba. No excuse. And I wouldn't say Ghana said, do my you room all over the place.
Yeah.
The BIO. And say my girlfriend no crapper. Who movement no ebe shaky because maybe met me a banner. Ebia na obo so do abeshia me ho. Because me for move. Unyan easy sa on mete. And yet so we level big crasser. And me na minim say it's San and Marty man and yet Basa said the member hit me, but me ba American and I mean who be. I mean, Braka be said, broken heart where who be that? Metina say, yeah, because Miss Morgana no, man who be so broken heart and I say, so many about it, a communication and understanding. About to be friend with a Jumam Kajam so that enjoy. And I'm saying, or say me share, yeah, young to me worry. And I'm saying, or say, or tell me that I'm worried.
Okay.
You understand? And to me, no Kasaye, am I a giant? Prefer ye a coso, a Kasaye, and now for any idea. But say only about it. Maybe a mobile jacra na Obana na Bemano. Wakofo will be a big naswa. I know the confusion, but some not Sikakra, maybe a do baby number say, a quina more fun. Compatibility be anymore. But me, I discuss things. No be up on a crime. Then you build your relationship so friendly. But say, as a band man, you know, and a band man, you know, and you know, maybe we are track kakra. No, I coca, not quite same degree. That is idea back one before say a wicked upon ourselves. So relationship move. That's our band baby. I drew no. When in Jehua Hassa, Namode, a papa, I'm fine. Permanent so you can do same. But idea back come home, and before your honey say, a year day say, idea no, yampa, and a do baby na, you who direction here, you bet you more through.
Yes.
Sometimes you try say you be fear one aye and our best sir. No. Said your mother starting no. You do baby na enye the same thing. There's nothing I bet me answer nipa no asaba back to the former. Ebiana eyenisu ni fa muhia. But where hu cha fe no hu. Edu hu no e be dey say obetimi asesa no. Enti no yemienu nyina no they at fault the man member in at fault. But me, I still see myself say, a man a bit better kakra. Actually, yeah, man, no better because me a bema bet me the year bano. Oba bet gunenia gunia biswa. And fan no nania to nkwala so nania to them. But yeah, mama dear, yeah, kokra ya ni ya mahu.
Yeah.
Ya ni ya mahu. Bema bet me any oba aka omutia bom aye japade. Remember never fear brochure akogana. What often and pena. No, the nakoda dan on a year. Sa a japadiano.
Say it again.
But so obadia. So one in a year japadia. Now kogana. Oba fan pena. Oh, fanning bamufio.
Debbie.
But Bema de yanke. So you know, Yahua hometikakra. And when in a metimiaka.
Remember Yahuam Tekakra and no Anna Yao Eka. I remember, Doctor. I'm saying, yeah, Brandy, yeah, brave, but I'm saying, yeah, Cousin Obo Bibi to say, okay, be quick, say, what was the word he really used? I'll bring it. He made a statement which I think is a very good point, but quick, remember, Doctor.
What yeah?
Also, what yeah, can you know what's the song? What
I'm saying, Bano, this issue there. The more I kind of crap on that, still not my dream out the water that crown is being reinforced.
Oh, okay.
Bruh, I've been in a situation. Oba Abia and I'm in a trip those days in Ghana. Catch him say, Charlie, we're missing the period onto a fire for no. Sometimes never near feet, Minyakola, also Nyakola. Oh, so I'm at the end, you say good news. It's a bad day. What are we supposed to do? Charlie? Be 4 months no na just say me just say me say me ba be father Charlie hey where me am story na me kon enye just say me say me be father na just say get you so no time no na me no am say me wo keep so set takra I don't remember and get on so no na o akra
okay
Charlie into no just say and now I say me call to a drawway. No, I send it. Oh, and then say me call a hospital, maternity. Now I send it. Masa, into no just say. A woman me pay update to be say be me time be sonia dear my your phone so time on so that. Charlie,
Ah, now who person on him how many months as well? I saw me can say but no later call YouTube ko tiara so ko ha. O we was na asema me can ono na me dey no. Bra. Me bo no. Me bo ka rock just say me many aji me baba papa me father for the first time.
Nothing.
I saw me that we 20 years ago, and yes, and then again about
they say we invest in who invest for free.
I never have all invest you at it. And I make us say, and as again about what meaning 20 years ago. As one can so you did remember baby. You did remember
the miscarriage.
Yes, and audio now didn't kind boy, you know. Say a Yobana, a Abahana, sorry, the boyfriend to the green card, a lottery Abahani at the end of Massa. So our story no audio now boy, you know. It's not in isolation, and a unique issue. And your issue be a tia, and your news. Ah, now we know that tell to son kade. Who the matu metres are hit. And who to say, oh no, you don't even know what to do. No, that tell empty, and call out 4 or 5. O that tell empty. Team, a show bar. At the end of the day, no, that tell empty, and says, San and Colani in a crying about. O that tell empty, gratia, Massa, Chroma, statistics. And money in Bema, your coach support record more. One a day, Edin a for Copa.
And your man, echo. Remember, I haven't even seen what you say. Be a catafui. They will do that.
May say, if you are sending CEO, if you are some kids way, a solvable. As some of it me at say, Chese, or Baxi me jawa with jaw. Chese won't permit poor Matthias here. Yentina simple, Nayan arrangement, a man, or Bansi me yanda. Me don't call child support. Madam for name, only a year or move 2. Omu 2. Asembia problem be anyan tokwa be ma na nchiti eye bufuo kitten and oba say on pay be ma ni biom eto be ma say won pay mi biom no problem bo bra me bo me bra dem mo kwala no busum so a e month no and I say time e mi give me pay a wo de me bra obi 1,000 me bra 1,002 na fa hwe kwala no oba say lie odo be ko child support bra Odi Beman no court child support no. Beman do energy so ko Beman 1,000 no. Odi the court child support no. Child support almost say afedi on ma about $600. Afedi on ma say oba na afedi wo ye ma 1,000. Home arrangement. Ye ma 1,000. And for me di kwa bank card don't go and report me because esa and I said, "You must send me page for Framebre."
Yeah.
Obani see like must sell life. May you say 1,000 shot into our court. Ben when I buy magic. Okay, said the law in America was made for women and children. Into the court, child support. I don't know. Yeah, calculation. No, on the no name say calculation. Yeah, calculation. Yes, they do calculations. I mean, sorry,
yeah. Check here, your income.
No, I shall ban to a Juma way.
Yep.
Okoye no 1,000 na be mande ma. Yes.
More.
Okoye no 1,000 no and a state it say so and I pay $600. Instead of 1,000 so just 600. You know. Emano me pomo chow. Yeah, me got na mema angel. Nemo me mano munya butre especially the women in America.
I think
so.
Maybe I think maybe one day we have to discuss Abrocha.
Yes.
Because we'll talk about it one day. You're mute too.
The way men used to treat women back home has changed. Do you understand? Back home. Yes, though I didn't grow up
in Ghana or back home in America.
Ghana.
No.
In Ghana, do you understand the way they used to treat women? The I said the roles have changed.
Back home now, all can natural support in the back home.
Not child support, however, the man was the sole provider. The man was the sole provider. The woman didn't need to even go to work.
Yeah, that's they provided that. Even for America, we still, provided for everything. But still, a man and don't watch support. Yeah,
listen, you guys are getting it wrong. Child support does not mean end of the world. It is your duty and responsibility to take care of your child. Okay. If sometimes in Ukraine, it's even good. It works out in your favor. And sometimes I know women who are paying support to the men because they make more money than the husband. I know so many women who are giving support to their husbands. Do you understand? The roles have changed. And I see, excuse me to say, but men are becoming too soft. Some men are becoming too soft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's making the women very masculine. Because a man may be more. Baby say they're not being in their role as a man. It's sometimes the women have to go out there, work the doubles, triples, and do whatever it takes to make ends meet in the home. Them man do care about and they say, well, look good. Or when the be weekend on the boys, I'm gonna chill it, ya dress it, I'm gonna say outdoor and I say, I'm gonna shade sunglasses indoors, chilling. Is that a man? A man is a provider. Bema, he don't rest until Sunday. You're in the man are all well taken care of. And once the roles shift, not Francis, it can be said, when women gain that leverage to become somebody, don't sit there and let your woman, and I agree with you, Francis, don't sit there for your woman to be better than you. You are the head. You were created to be the head. You were created to be the provider. And to know also better your life, when you become whole, then you give support to your wife to also grow. But ironically, a man be they feel that they are on the same level as they are extremely disrespectful. Then they feel as if say, what you can do, I can do better. And to who are you to tell me what to do? And the problem, yes, you have to know who you're marrying. You have to know who you're courting with. You have to, my conversation, let it be more. Don't let your heart lead you. Let your head, your brain lead you. All this will come to calmness if you use your head and you find that it will take you a time. Ghana, and worry no. What you say on your class, on your mate, but because it's a way bugger in town, who could not Ashtown, that the hottest girl now on the number because you have money, no what you lie, not a fat or see your member. Do you really think that this woman is of equal to you? You think that she's your class? Oba, of course, Oba 419. Oba show before Oba the same goes with the men. Oba Kowari Bema will fear, but it doesn't have to happen too often with the men, Mom, I must say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't. Intino, Manuesi, but both men and women equal. Obi say Duka.
One. But I think so you raise a point, but my concern with that point and say your woman becoming better than you. We all have to know, even though the Bible states says that the woman should be a helpmate to the man, right? But we should also remember, in the way the world is going right now, if the woman is fortunate, right? Maybe the man is not fortunate. If the woman is fortunate and or school and the man is not, and you become better of her, the moment you get married, it doesn't matter where you get to, or your husband is not able to get to that level, you should be able to submit yourself. That is a rule that was given to a woman in the Bible. And the man's responsibility was to love the woman no matter how the circumstance.
I agree with you. However, money talks. Then, if you want your respect out, wear the pants in the relationship. And in order to wear the pants and also that means that you have to take initiative on certain things. You have to be the provider. no matter how much I wash her or you know for her to better herself, only a few women are able to be submissive when money comes into play. So
but why should it be so? Why should it be so?
It should be like that. So you know what I mean? Because what's the reason why you married this person? What is the reason why you chose this person to be your partner? Did you choose them for better or for worse? No, includes that for richer and for poorer. Do you understand? What me? A wise woman because me domi kuni because me don't intino me so me push no I know women who tried to push their husbands. Women they are nurses. Their husbands were whatever or we in the school or pushing the kunu say go and get education. Be man say
So what's wrong with that?
What is wrong with that financially? And yet what she did was. And you find a job that's better. What do you know? How can we grow you so you can financially be okay? You cannot stay where you're at.
No, where do you, I think this is becoming banter, but I
see, the Obaya can human nature. Okay. You have to level up.
Level up. Thank you, Francis. Level up.
I understand. Listen, see, France, my point is we should always remember when it comes to marriage, if you read, the reason I'm trying to refer to the Bible and say we always go and do wedding, right? We rush to go do wedding, which means we take it to the church. So that means biblically angle we are going. That's why I keep going that angle. But the point in it says, our dear has nothing to do with the man's background or the woman's background.
Yes.
And the Bible said the two shall become one. Okay. So therefore, if the two shall become one, and the woman decided to upgrade herself, that shouldn't give the woman the right to look down upon the husband. No.
Yes. But don't forget
because of her mindset, because if you respect your husband,
yes, don't forget we are Africans.
So don't forget that respect has nothing to do with a degree.
Like I mean, nature doesn't work like that.
So that's how it's supposed to be. To you.
I obey now.
In these our modern days, right? In this our modern the word wasn't like that. The word wasn't so chaotic. Even before those times that you're working on, a man take care of a woman from 24/7. A woman stays home, take care of the kids while the man's go and come. Right? But the question is, in these modern days, can we continue to do the same thing? How many jobs pay people that good? Look at the cost of living these days. It is no. So we should also remember, time changes. The way the time changes, the two of you should be able to adjust based on the time. That's one point. But my point I'm making say it doesn't matter your degree, even when you're the president of a nation and your wife, your husband is not. You should not look down upon your husband. You shouldn't say, "What about president? Who can so president?" No, it doesn't work like that.
Yes. I told you what I say, Matthias. But don't say okay. Oba enipa fani say enipa o what I say. O yiri ye good said then what I say. But masasa. Because on Jesus Christ, o enipa
masasa o yiri.
Me say o yiri ye good said then. Or no, but masasa. Ukunu ye good said then. Ono bet masasa.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
What I say. Take it say o enipa what I say. And since obuano no so obuano no. In case school, in your school, what you say.
Yes.
But it do be right? Not say no make us some more on Kuramu ma or be a nurse or a doctor, no in your scar. What you say. A human nature automatically obesisa. It's one besisa. You start using nice,
but you change. If you love your husband, should you change?
I'm not saying say eso sister. But why do you have to wait? Depend on her. Say on what about saying? Now that's $20. I guess about treat you the same thing. No. Sada make out just say the right way and say so no my worry. And so catching you could cry. It's still now you have to be submissive. That's what the Bible says.
That's my point.
The Bible can't you confuse this so. And it's over my no Say, oh wow, banana kusku. Now also ye baby. Say you school na be kwa also ye baby. Na mumienu na no musika no say nye pekra at least and you close. But by the best way say ka bema uye more na koba no aye. But say oba no kobro su cry and you say we say be oba no 100,000 a year. Then you're making 40,000 a year or 20,000 a year.
But who is to be blamed? Because remember, say, doctor, I'll quickly come to you, but remember, say, and I'm using the word, say, maybe you, the woman, you were fortunate to go school, right? And you're fortunate to high secondary school, to me, if you're secondary school, I would me because it's kind of you to me. These days, and they are all features. Those times now, your parents have to pay for you. How many parents has money to be able to have their kids to be able to finish high school? Chrome highway. If you have you don't have a good education background, right? When we had secondary school and about and you are fortunate to find a woman now or university or Ghana. Learn has not as I'm worried beginning. That wasn't a barrier, that wasn't a condition. And I'm worried. And because of one community, it's hard. It is hard to go back to school at that age.
Yes. You don't have to go
in this case
to find a way to say
how
very close because
come and bail me out. How do you find a way say over to me because minimum in secondary school the year you turn 45,000, right? That wasn't a condition, that wasn't the issue. Say maybe war it wasn't a condition. Yeah, then that become a condition because also Bano. No, that shouldn't be the case. That's my point.
Mamin Belu out.
It shouldn't be the case, right? Dr. Mebao, it shouldn't be the case, right? But the way we are saying, so okay, say it shouldn't be the case. Master, the way we are saying, who say we get any ukunu nipa omutumasa. What you say? And the man nipa nyeskano, sika timi control nipa. Na ben say depending you good set down or start so nyesika I know
the easy
change. It doesn't mean you have to go to school, but try find another job, do certification. I know say go on school cry until you want me reading. But you have to certification. How are we now? It's like we say, baby. I'm telling you.
Okay, let me first of all, we are say uncle baby.
Okay.
The way we have to say from the first time in Yamiboni we are the man not it. It is the people in the we are say that are changing the way we live.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you wonder why divorce, why too much this time, but the days of our parents. The days of our mothers and fathers, or I hardly put a better divorce.
Yeah.
So you ask yourself this question: why? That this time, even while a wedding and within 3 months, what's the idea? Where you in 2 minutes, You see, if I'm a truck driver, I didn't go to school. I can't go to nursing school. I can't be a doctor. I can't do anything. And I marry you, and me bear man who said, "Who bet me me." I'm the man, so let me do the truck driving. Na sikana menyano, me fem push you or bano. Na koye Aaron. Intino me push you ma we Aaron. Who graduate here? Okay, chem say, boy, we need BB. Say we a truck driver, maybe Aaron. Into either say, we be koye LPN. Na me know I pay. And I say, what me jai. Does this make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense. Status, status should never affect your marriage. There's a woman who is a president, so the woman should say, "Maybe you're about my president to a man with you. Who be my waro no who nye president into me waro. It's a couple be on president me waro na. If I drive truck or taxi, and I say me go warehouse, and I say me koye construction, me the back, and I me ko parking lot koye juma. Na me disikani be fie beboa wo na wo ko wie nurse na na wo ko doctor na wo doctor na waye no wo gi paycheck na wo di be fie e be support fie. What is wrong with that?
Nothing.
It is a home.
Yes.
Nothing. Francis made that say nothing is wrong with that. Oh, bruh, this one is driving closer to home.
because I know somebody who is closer to me. Ah, Oshine Nimfife. Hey, my way was Sika Power between me talk cap pepe bi ademu.
Yeah.
But at that time, he was forcing for his wife. So that no any one too. So forcing the wife to say, the wife also quiet nursing nibi. First time, or didn't call LPN. Or change school fees, not alone. It's yeah, let me lady way LPN we and I'm starting year, Juma Cacrano, and also a nursing. Or what to fee. But essence of Bemano, Ebwa or Bano Manako school, Beman who shake car, Bema always go over to me to Cademu. But because of all one Bentino, who or 1 year into bra, who shake car Bema the demo. You wonder. Sometimes me say, hey, 2 questions when you would for no question say, Sika when you would do the Yadana. Nika dem can't get to a bio. Small car be that car that they be no dem. Because on to me car loan, on to me finance it. Na busum be so kochiaka no tia mortgage. Ono nko at that time no bra tie ni o ono nko no tia mortgage. Ono nko no tia e car ni yiri etwi eduko nursing school no ono toma no. Car loan e no toma no. Nka me yakwa kombo car di me bo car di no ti obe nso amwasa na make don't mention. It's Bema no because on to me tia mortgage. Na on hwe nkola no. Na onchia na yere car note no nso nkwaje car no nchie nti no ono kwaje car de debi no dem e na oje 4x4 kese de man yere ene nkwala no say ne be ya na yere no ne yere no ho beto no na watumi akọ school na wanya peace of mind e de sua ade oba ne wi RN no o graduate ye no enye 2 weeks e no park ne nyina 250 or so on pebe man biom.
There you go. That's what I was saying. Right?
O to pebe biom.
Wow.
Asema ni kempo no Bema no onye obi ochi track o Bema no akọ school ekwa ne masters eye adwuma papa bi but we wasting the time nyina the sika nyina obey e wo school we we nursing ti se o se we ja no.
There you go.
Ejimi kasa ba no kọ adwuma mu no o start nursing no start adwuma no ene we ko share small boy bi e wo adwuma mu ho boy no so ye nurse ene se ono no ope.
There you go.
Anyway, two and on the boy na kwatina. And then
all level up and be quite good.
And as somebody who all master's degree, the all level of everything.
Bra, Bema na be share with chair or ban or the Juma or your chair or by a Juma.
So level
is what I'm talking about. Ain't no Obano need the say. Say your connecting, she can't start it back. Ain't in any break, so this can be fair support no. Neni brisi kaninti no. Ono kwa pesika no to herself.
Money for herself. And
Nti weja Bema no e na okọ. Bema na nyamo bo.
Okwe be yama. Enye yima.
Onye mobo. Nti no nya ye kenyina no. Awari jay bebrebe aba krom ha, aba Ghana, aba America, aba hifa no. It is because of enlightenment. Obia ye giant values. Ye nyina fi say now we know because mako school me read kakra oh my certificate course binti me okay inti minim. Remember say school na wo kono curriculum ne book ne bibia wo sua no e nipa na twero ye sa nipa na twero na nipa no wo read the book na book ne twero say utumi ja wo kunu wo ye yie sa nipa no bikwa na on worry that school na ekono degree na yekobu no professor no gina na o kire wade no e bi kwa no kwa mfa ageda and so professor no kire wo say e okay to be independent
only experience or marriage
your marriage mu into no ama say si ano your values ankasa say oba betumi aka say Bema we so oye carpenter ni kurampo na onu ana me pe.
Yes.
Bema betumi aka say oba we So on your crampono no go school that. This I short and Robert Tomat Nefia hair ma or no one and penal. Ye giant to me, yes, I did you.
No more value.
No value, no more value. Bra.
Acquire competition.
And then or basi be pebema warina or pebema or yes stable. Stability is good. But oba air trust and standard air stability. And yet the kind of stability na na dream that one. And then oba so per doctor. Yeah, doctor so I will shoot a check account so on pel.
No, he's living.
What I say?
It's tough.
And then who kwa see about pa tell you be obey you no e chance o pay more Wall Street.
Hey, so yeah izo. Obi to be bizarre.
I don't know myself.
Yeah, I could be Nancy.
Obi akata.
I could be Nancy.
Yeah, this is you.
Obi akata pe.
I know. What
can you bring to the table? And I'm so sad. She said,
now, if you make your intentions known to her, say, if you will need you no more. Or the crab itself said, go school, Edry. Robin Crab itself said, do you drive? In America, Okopobo to me said, do you drive?
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
So we say one character and I say we need. Just see America there. We the other woman who need character there. Just say you there or don't you who free?
We are useless.
Who are useless? Or don't you who free? Me say, I say yes, some you na can. Me say madam for pa. Mean or there are two speaker. And on your bar air kasa. And on about them who say the need you know. First question about it beside your question you intelligent questions. Uba Chrome Hachana. Some question what I say, or person because one kata, but they're tricky. Yes. Or so madam was there. Uba Chrome Hachana. And also me buy and chair, me buy 1 year. Also I see. Now who drive? Second question. To confirm say when you kata na when you kata. Also I don't drive. I see you. Where did you use your I don't want to say it. I know what they pay me. As I'm buying, we got you know.
Oh my God!
I know they pay me.
Crazy.
We're talking as if said there are opportunistic people out here.
Oh, of course they are. They are, but you know, I want to tell this line before answer. Because if we base our argument solely on opportunities, we will never ever agree that there are people with good intentions also. What do I say? Intino, yes, somebody knows some could do. What do I say? Intino, I'm saying all the positive things to prove, say, and you be maybe ana only in Katampo, so about Abraboma, just all back, just to take advantage of you. Minimum maybe a more share member moon in Grata and Grata mom. As a Siano, they are living happily ever after. And of course, there are some to our uncle ye. But we are saying, say,
which is vice versa.
Yes, but we are saying that it is not always negative. Sometimes it'll be a genuine.
That's right.
Papi. Oh, it'll be a genuine.
That's right. Dr. Franka.
Sometimes, yeah, me too.
Yeah, Asanka kind of me person the crash also.
Yeah, they mean bro, New York. You mean bro.
No time. As a Siano relationship, no. Say it never say money be. Like I said, your omwana, omodaso, a single, and I say be omodaso, or there may be a mama. because of there may be tries on your Bekasa, certain questions, Selena, Asankaka. There are some ladies, they use their past experience, say na way the year into. Now, on Pebe Mebia, or Tessa, or Pebe Mebi or Tissi. But your co-relationship, man, your awareness are semi-confa, Akusia menu, now needs to buy. Into semi Kusia, Nanaya, maybe anana Spanish buy. No. Beyond the character, beyond the character. With me, she or bar, upgrading, Edna for school, up to Sicino, I'm an edumoyano, I'll be strong. Oh, yeah, or be feel good, or be wow, also Kakana will hear the support. What was well live better? Make use of position of baby from 0 to 100. We pet obey US now. Make means where she have maybe the same thing. We position from 0 to 100. A baby baby would join an national Yankaba. We Jawesi Akopa. But a no phone say, Sanu Biati. Pia Nene attitude Yamedeni Bay, yes. And then if you are America, be said before a Mabeko relationship, no more your imagine say, see no more copy. Rabbe, my dear, you remember, if you are now number one. But and yet, there may be answer that is people say, may do more dance here. If you're a good man, and if you are to happen. On your basa or master. But I so mentally, I may stop one boy. Maybe I stop on my sword. Well, and you know, Obiane said, "Ye, no suba here." Into me and taking into a point to say, not me ex to say, new coming boy, no, as I'm a man of restrictions, we said certain questions. No, yes, sir, you continue to be single. You always need to give yourself a try when you are single and you want to move on. Just give yourself a try. So now Pelipana Sem Kakra for social and found past now. Oh yes, I'll be yes single. And now said that Bama be yaone. No casa now skip 1 year. I bet take you another year and when you be or when you're bold. About him so no about the casa. But remember the brain so no casa with a man a year more day. You bet me a sorry I could bodu kusa. Yes, or being to me, bro, or being your best friend or pen. But now no the bet casa a thing. And a do so bet me crack after us a star at saying casa crack. But so when your opportunity will be friend. Now, sir, bet no a bad amount because there be a young man, then they approach him man. And a man also met here. Now, way back, now we need to change now the unnecessary questions or driver or yes, or be on the man on one crata. But on person who said on crata in the beginning of motion, you know, back at me, what I be a citizen. Don't get the Casas. Get in the sun and say, on one crata. I'm a conversation anymore. And I'm a madam for the cat. Your name cracker. After that, no. Then I'm with this uncommon. The next day, I'm pregnant again. In fact,
so we money in that
or friend, not on fana or texting. I know I reply. Why busy? In my what's him?
Yeah,
a do level beer. No more, I'm a madam for no. Of course, push it near there. After could do level beer. So no momuno. Only be. And you hear me. When you have the madam for the castle in Krata, and your fair madam for no so no moon in Krata. I'm not starting it being a much sense. Oh, to be honest, Dana is started here, Cassan. Now, me per se, but yet a bit careful, Kaka. Really, I'm on Krata, I mean, citizen. I think. Again, I started a text. Oh, no, this is not the right game. So the Buana about obejale. Now, and our castle, or Ninkatano, or Corso, a show. Good character or not, a casa. Because my friend is single. After I speak to you now, and see if I that time again and a chance. But because the mindset is said, oh, Ninkratadia, Menen sign a course on. And so, bet me up for be not oh, Ninkrata. Ebi a one ne bet na no mo communication ni mu no ma setena ni mu no and I did lack ebeba enkrata a way of lack me ba America me ye enkrata oba me ne tekra na me nim so be enkrata ma nya no ye ma mi o ni onye obi a me ne no eye bibia like onam nchen kra no fa phone frame say ya ade we ye ma enkrofo obi me say da bi oso me ya ma. You understand? You know, and yes, Bano, any crata antimempeno, and a beman in crata antimempeno. No, choir of fossil, a dear bibia. You just give yourself a try and see the future between you and the person you are talking to. And a botraso, a key of BBM, Siena botra, you don't lose value beer, all because of a hand tank, a credit, any idea. Kakra meeting, I extend your time.
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
How does one break loose of the fear? So be a situation more or be a 419. Our own per se or cosa and question beam. How does a man or a woman break loose from it? Not obi you can say give that person, give yourself a chance. Allow yourself to love again. Allow somebody else to come in again. How does one break loose from that fear of being stabbed again? Because obey Jao and I said you kind of create a shield. And how does a man move on?
Let me quickly, then Dr. Mbrim. So I will answer with a question. How many of us get accident with a car and we decide we'll never sit in the car anymore?
So I'm going to make a better a friend saying, oh, Mama, I'll still answer question now.
You see, it's the but about a mind, because you tune your mind, say, oh, my dream because many accidents you never tell yourself that, right? But you will continue. But what you do is say you become careful and then be more observant, because say Oko speed and I say who drive the car is and I say the next time you are driving, who drive now you become more careful and cautious, right? And then make sure say you don't get into, but you don't say I will never drive at all. Doesn't make sense.
Yes.
You will never say you will never drive, most definitely, because you need to be able to, you need a car from one location to the other. Just like a man needs a woman needs a man. You can never say I'll be single for the rest of your life. However, you just become, you get in and then you look at the signs. Oh, okay, snow I thought I'm a driver. The last time I made driving fast and I'm in an accident. So therefore, next time, what do I have to do? This time there is no snow. Because high speed, our highway, so I'm in an accident. And I'm a driving man, maybe phone so and now obey me. So for going forward, when you drive, you're not going to be on your phone. You will watch your left and right. The same thing, you'll be extra careful, and then you go before. So once you become careful, realize that now you become more comfortable driving and going to the same way it is getting into a relationship when someone has already hurt you. You understand? You do the same, you go in, but you be careful. So you don't say the car with the same car now. No, you make yourself say that person is not the car. However, you will continue to drive a car, but one person be careful to look your left and right. If there's any red flag, you will see that there's a red flag.
Okay.
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, bet me. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Answer. I want to say, what for relationship? It didn't work out like this lady said. Our lady said, who connects one anymore? Usro. So you're not able to open up yourself. But this is something that I have realized. It took a while, but when I got that knowledge, it was like flashlight. Obi are responsible for their own selves and their own lives. Into what relationship na anko year we all have to realize that it is on that person, the person that did you wrong. It is on them, not you. That is a therapy you hear. Therapist, right? And this is what they'll tell you, say, you are not the problem, they are the problem. Because self-esteem, you're that low, right? I'm giving an example. So the person in the relationship with you will always want to bring you down, will always want to. So, bring you, I won't go with him. Oh, in the process, no, you doubt yourself. And you wonder, say, am I worthy? Am I this? Am I that? It is a relationship no break here. Obedrin say you are nothing. And because you are nothing, the next person that's coming in, you think they're going to treat you the same way. Because one kasano, what perform, what perform that. So, it's a bad thing to be able to open up and accept new people in. But this is what I'm saying. Say, if somebody treats you bad, it's on that person, not you. Let's say they don't let me use this. So you cannot give something that you don't have. Only love for only respect for the self-esteem you're low. So how do you think they can give you something good? They can't, because they don't have it in them to give. And to say about a relationship to break here, trust me, it's on them. It's not on the woman or the man that was in that relationship. May answer me the man, lady, no. If I'm wrong,
you're right on point on saying sometimes yourself also can ultimately come to self-realization, right? So who is okay. Whoever it is who decided to walk away. That's as I said. You should always sometimes also another thing that we should always try to do an assessment, right, of yourself, because it takes two to tango, right? At the end of the day, you should also assess yourself. Just like I said, we use a kind of example, which it's not technical. Maybe a walk around a for maybe I can't break. Let's say it's not your fault, right? It's just a break. The break failure walk and you do, but you went into accident. So you just have to sometimes begin to make sure so you're self-conscious and then get in and move on, because life, you have to go on. If not, you will miss somebody very special, somebody very important, and then the person will just go out of your life because of your past, and then it goes like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Atagra, so Bacho will last word.
Yeah. Fee. The bit my can say.
Yes, the one.
Our any relationship we just have to be patient, right, and understanding, and we are all not perfect, right? It counts like Obani for different home, right? They treat the women for different homes, so we just have to understand each other. And more beyond Fadi obedience, right? Like I use Lumba DNA. On Mammy Sawadi, no more funny dear no and far more worry. What I say, just focus on our worry, right? CBR, Ubi I and Kata, Ubini, Ubia after dying, Namdiakomo bees. I don't use that. Ukunyas to men found him and some more questions, more trust issues. Just focus on our worry, right? Understand each other, compromise. That's what I've seen so far. You have to compromise, right? What I said, because you uncompromise here, it's just a bad day, right? Until they went to my can and say, because a man, so a man not any more, but we are there, no more, it's this, the man, no more, no more, to any, the dear, but since I had the other any day, what I said, need to be forbidden, you just should be patient and understand each other and compromise. The which
That's it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to me, fun and on the American say, I still believe the women are more lenient than men, based on the level of conditions they go through in their daily lives, especially when there are children involved in the relationship. Emmanuel, more work than yeah, man. Apart from the 9 months carrying the baby no crown. I never talk for more. Nintiti yemu, ni obedie, ni obeda, ni mema. You don't care about all those things. Majority of us, no, all we need to do is that see a provider. Me kaisa one was me woman ma Ghana. Me wo me first born. Me na me minim shuni me ma ne say to ya friend me say me nto we mra. Ya nka kra minim aduane akwala ne bedie. Minim ne also odi. Enya me like enya me target. I just say na ma me a friend me say oh ba na duane we asa tobra. Nsuo we asa. We asa. Ebi wakro tumi bisa me ade bi na say na on pe we bi fan embo no or say there be akwala de baby de enya ne say certain things and kwala ne ma ho. I'm sorry. Yes, to ya ma me mo time na yan yes ani ma no. Amo fa yi na pin bi say na me ka say me ma me no wabu mi say na wa ye ne bi na. Ele amoye ba de de e do koto that pa koto we koto kese ne ma basa and you know a man go through taking a lot and say na fie no I 100%. That ne ma no yeah man you go through and you who the omo fam and you say yeah problem asa de beto akwala okuta akwala obo okuta akwala bi abe nyinu ana mi ensa ofie e hwe omo obesa ye dia na mo adi beside that also papa so I just oyire asa about that effect oyire asa atretre it just say you go into the relationship a man is I share about to say there ye ma mi awo yan fufuro no enti ye mo adwuma ye mo adwuma enti no me de mi hu ni say a man omo hodum kakra because of near go through of feeling they still have a love affair to play with omukunum at every moment. Beside that, and some say odo edema omuman so one person wo donema kwasado ni kunu enye easy. And you know, I'll still give them the credit. On my idea, yeah, best tomo. So anything I said you're way there time. If you baby your best sir. They making your account.
Baby your best sir. My memory a doctor, no be the oba echato majela say doctor. Oba summarizing of mine.
And then the topic, you know, a very good point. We a diversion from politics, you know.
Yeah.
More social issue, you know. It's a very good topic, and a cover. Relationship is not even just about Obani Bema. It's me Obani the papa, Oba and the papa. It's me down for. It's me and you know. It's a very good topic. See, the only thing I can say, this one goes to our people that are in a relationship in America, and said some of us, and I think that sometimes we are quick to call the authorities on each other. Okay. I want to talk about that because I've seen some things that I can't talk about here. It goes a long way to affect people that don't even know.
Yeah.
The moment over telephone, afraid police, amawukulu, it gets into the system, and some it doesn't come down. Forever. You should be very careful. Sometimes, no, I send you away. We can solve the problem. What I'm trying to say is that if you are married or if you are in a relationship, you should find openibi, ebushebi, obi. Munya problem, you can go and solve your problem or call the person to help you solve your problems. Instead of being any free and saying, "Baby, you are we hipa." It's the very money here raw for train or na child support na about you. A money be brain so no. A peer pressure. A your more down for ne to go more soon. Bema ni pie dodo. Bema no mo nsa dodo. Bema no ko adwuma mantem. Enti no wunim. Bema we dey se uja no. Oba no krampo na bi krampo na wa tolerate bema na for 10 years o. Ay okay or manage. But ko share na dan fufufuro ya na dan fo no e be kire ne se bema we emfata o nti ja. No wie so wa kire ne yese wo ye. Uja no wie a wa kire ne yese wo ye. Enti no eba na sa no uja bema no. Na chese na dan fo kra na di nanim no file child support against the man. The moment I would deem ebe system no with child support and other things no. Ebe do baby there are some things in this country opesa we grandpa you can do it. Remember say be man na wodi ni din e kwa abemu akose ne no enkola no mo papa no o just say enkola no mo papa no ochine bi na akola no ebe ko university na e se ukoji loan no na akola no papa kra ko sign man na eyeyi o just say no di ni din e ko shen kra ta ase kra enyeyi because argument kakra bi amoye enti no wo oba no what for authority saka chop say be man no den saka Engineer with the DV, domestic violence, I got on the show. I've a man, you say, or page maybe a year, but yeah, background check Biana, now copy apps or DV, at the show. Maybe a war ban, who cry, you don't even understand the complexity of DV, reporting a DV. Who can say, who Chimberman and Sukeke? It goes a long way forever. Into which Kumana would see me. Say, boy, we nya why me dia me ya metua na ka mekire ne nyansa ana so ba we nya odi ayami metua na ka mekire ne nyansa no sometimes no utu etubone a edubone a e bi kan anu esi
odi edubone e bi kan anu da say doctor aba your last word.
My last word. Sometimes calling the police is needed. Any woman who is in a marriage and being beaten and abused, you are better off calling the police to save your life. And it's not a bad thing to call the cops if you think, say.
That I agree with you, Pastor. I agree with you, but what you mean? I say, same argument, and abuse. I'm talking about argument. Ebia oba bi argument kitwe bi ofi hin na eba o me call party watch wa anye say no afraid police. What I say here, that's what I'm saying. Oba man fan san kan or more no abuse nothing. But the fact to say bia we pay wa mantem small argument be na just say wa afraid police. That's what I'm saying. But so your oba na be ma abuse you there. I would advise you say you have to report. And yeah, I agree with you on that.
And also child support. It's not a bad thing, okay? There are some marriages that I have seen. And at the end of the day, the support now you're giving to your wife and your children, is not to benefit the woman, it's to benefit your children. A wise man would not take child support as a fear, but rather, okay, this is the way that I'm also going to contribute and take care of my children.
Before you can't you guys can't the two of you sit down and say, okay, now we know more. You take $1, I take $2.
That is the perfect way. Trust me. The best way is for you both to come into agreement. But guess what? It always doesn't work out like that. If you all plan, the child support should not even be recorded. Sometimes, you agree on paper, say, yes, baby mommy, this amount, we're cool. It's not recorded to the employer. It doesn't automatically get withdrawn from the man's account or the woman's account. Bemana is agreed, say $1,000, $500, and then I'm the amount fine. The problem is that somebody goes back on their word. That is the issue. Sometimes, so you need a responsible person. So you see, our here is very, very easy. Things aren't going well. The kids should not be in the environment where we're both not happy. So therefore, you know what? Let's sit down, let's compromise, let's all go our own way. You need to know who you're dealing with. And I agree. A lot of people are influenced by friends and peers and da-da-da-da. But a wise person, that's not what I said, no. Once upon a time, this Bema or this woman, I used to love this woman. I love them for a reason. I chose them as a partner for a reason. It is a what will say them anything, and I said, oh, say obanidi, and no okay. Because you're not only doing damage to that person, you're also damaging you. It's and then maybe here. It's not necessary for you to bash your husband, your ex-husband, and your ex-wife for what? Because in that, you see, they say time heals. As time is going on in life, one day you'll revert and go back and realize, hey, I was so silly for me to be standing there and talking badly about my significant other. Mema e papa, mema e mame. I was talking, you will realize, no, but not it's too late. Nevertheless, all we're saying is, Oba ene bema, omuni na duka. Omunyina ya the crop wicked no.
Duka da.
Omunyina ya duka. What do I say? You have to know.
Duka daya.
Duka daya, yes. Omunyina obia ya mafia in its own right. All I'm saying is know who you decide to choose as a partner. All right, and I'm not saying as you are a physician. Honestly, you have to think before you make a prenuptial or like whatever agreement that you want to do, right? When it comes to marriage, because obia or yet doctor, and that's a very well. You want to mean somebody who's low, and they do baby no, and they kasa beba. Obama say you're putting too much pressure on me, and I'm excuse me from. You have to know who you choose as a partner. Or a friend from a very humble beginning. They are willing to sacrifice with you for better or for worse. They are willing. It's no Fifi. All I got to say is, like I said, Duka, criminals.
Two criminals coming together. I was quickly, my main messages are raw, Brandon, and I am going anyway. A quick one, needy sorry so I say my 2 cents when you come to the end of a marriage or a relationship, you always love your children more than you hate your spouse. So also dom way efi obiba encheri obiba JK. Hey, is that the way obiba JK Ghana and I was book obiba JK and also tough man. Also sometimes it's you. Self introspection is also important. Thank you so much. We've almost gone 2 hours. Time you when you see Friday from now just say
That's it. Bye bye.